Hello and welcome to Overdrive. This is Rohit Paradkar. We are at the 2020 Auto Expo at the Skoda exhibit. Now what you have with me here right now is the red hot new Superb. Well, not all new, but this is the facelift. Gets a much smarter, much sharper looking face. Let me show you the details on what makes it look sleeker and sharper than before. It's primarily the headlamps. You get matrix LED headlamps now. You can see the amount of detailing in there. And they have also gone sleeker. And now if you look at the entire face, well, it looks way sharper than before, and that's also thanks to the LED fog lamps that you see down below. They are sleeker, they are longer, they are sharper, and that is what makes this appearance so nice. The grille, it's more imposing than before. The headlamps have moved in a little bit, so you can see that the grille sort of stands out, it sort of sticks out, and that gives it a more imposing stance. And I think this looks quite nice. So the color that you see here, the red, this is on the Sportline. This is the Sportline trim. And on the other end, we have the LNK. Now the LNK, of course, has a lot more chrome lining. So all the black lining that you see here, like the lining on the doors, the lining in the bumpers, all that is replaced with chrome on the LNK. Even the lining on the grille. So that adds a bit of a premium touch. So you can see the chrome also in the bumpers, also on the doors. And when you move to the rear, well, there is more chrome treatment. There you go. That wide chrome strip that connects the two taillights, that again adds to the premium stance of this car. But more importantly, on the boot lid, you will see that the Skoda logo has now been replaced with the Skoda lettering. That's a new design trait at Skoda. They are doing that with all of their new cars, and it begins for India with the new Superb. They've also added these chrome elements down low in the bumper. They are shaped like the exhaust. They are not exhaust tips. And this is something that they've drawn out of the page of the Sportline. Now I'm going to quickly show you the changes at the front. You can also take a quick look at the tail of the Sportline. And well, now at the front, there's some more chrome lining here on the doors. You see some chrome bezels here, and behind that is the virtual cockpit. The infotainment screen still is the same size, and behind that is a lovely slick unit, a nice operating system that feels very nice to use. There's also the media link connectivity, or the smart link connectivity, beg your pardon. But otherwise the cabin doesn't really get many changes, and not that it needed any changes either. It looks quite smart. It is one of the best in the business, and it remains so with the facelift. Now under the hood is a new engine. So both these cars, the LNK and the Sportline, will launch with a 2-liter petrol engine, a 2-liter petrol that is actually more powerful than the outgoing motor. So even with the BS6 conversion, where everyone talks about losses in power, Skoda has gone all out, and you have a new 190 PS beast with 320 Newton meters of twist doing duty in both these cars. Interestingly, we've all reported that in the BS6 regime, Skoda may not do a diesel engine, but if you look at the spec sheet that has been put next to the Sportline, a 2-liter 190 PS diesel engine mated to a 7-speed transmission. So this is something that Skoda is working on. They just told me that they are working on a BS6 diesel. It may happen if they get satisfactory results. They are not completely ruling out the possibility of having a diesel. There is talk that the whole Volkswagen group, now led by Skoda in India, will move away from diesels altogether. But we are told that they have not given up hope completely. They are still working on a 2-liter diesel, trying to make it compatible for BS6, and if it works, it will come to the Indian market. So very recently we also heard news about the double dosing technology with the diesel engines. Will they go with a tech like that, or is there something else that they're trying out for the Indian market? to go with the BS6 emissions, be compatible, be reliable in the long run is something that needs to be seen. But well, that is the Superb facelift. I think it looks quite nice. I'm also quite eager to drive it and see what the new engine, the new petrol engine feels like. But until that happens, we'll have to wait. The launch is sometime in April or May of this year. It will be slightly pricier than its outgoing counterpart. But like I said, Skoda is already registering interest for this car. So if you are interested in this particular model or any of the trims, visit your closest Skoda dealership and they'll have more details about it. April, May is the launch, slightly pricier than the outgoing car. Well, that wraps it up for this car. Thank you so much for watching. This is Rohit Paradkar for Overdrive. And if you have any queries about this car that we haven't answered so far, do use the comment section below to post them through to us. And as and when we take a look at it, we will answer those. Also check out the Overdrive YouTube channel for the other videos that we've done from the Auto Expo. There's a lot of content that we've produced here. So do check it out and do check out overdrive.in as well. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Overdrive YouTube channel and follow us on all the social media networks that we are present on for the latest happenings from the Auto Expo and from the automotive world. Thank you so much for watching.